Hello, my name is Michael and it's my pleasure to be here today in this video to present our entry into the Volts Hackathon, part of the world's largest hackathon. So the product I have here, and one of the key features I just want to say up front was just the ability of within a month to take an idea from my head to something that is usable and is a useful utility. I think is just amazing. So my thanks to all the people that were involved in making this hackathon possible, because it helped to push forward and to basically breathe life into this application called BreatheADE. So BreatheADE, in terms of how it works and what it does, is we have our A.D.E process, which is starting off with, first of all, assessing what you need, because through the power of the breath you can influence a lot of things that are going on within your body in terms of your level of anxiety or energy. So it starts out, first of all, just assessing whether you're looking for something to calm you, something to energize you, something to help and aid in recovery, something whether it's in sleep, something whether it's focused in helping you to increase your focus. So you start off with assessing what you need, and then you actually go in and do the practice, and we have a guided process that leads you through it, and then there's an evaluation of the effectiveness, how effective you felt it was in terms of the changes before and after the actual use of the program, and show you the actual application itself. So this is BreatheADE, and it starts off with a dashboard that shows your progress, what impact it's having. As I talked about, the A.D.E process, the first element of it is assessing what you need, so you can choose calming patterns, something to help with your sleep, something to help with focus, energy, recovery. You can create your own customized patterns. So I'm going to start by just going into the calm and just show you what's in here. So in each of the different categories, we have two different patterns that are set up in each of the categories that give you a basis of some of the type of breath work that can go on to aid you in the different areas. So box breathing being one of them in terms of the calming. Clicking on this then takes you in and tells you, what to expect, how the pattern works, what the benefits are, tips for success. Pressing the start button begins the session, which starts off with an assessment of what your current stress level is, because this is an element that's meant to help to reduce stress. So you can start with, let's say I'm going in and it's deadline for the hackathon and I'm very stressed, so here I started up here, and we get into the next screen where you have an option to control your audio settings. There's a chime that's available, and you can turn that on and off, as well as there's voice guidance.
Breathe in.
So just testing, and again, you can turn that on and off. You can also do that when you're in the actual application itself. So as we start off, we get a 10-second countdown, and audio starts at 5.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in. Hold.
So I'm just going to pause it there. In there, you also have the option to control the actual chime, enabling the chime, as well as if you're doing a longer session and you get the pattern, you'd want to disable voice, you can also disable voice as part of that. So what happens is you go through a process. At the end, there's an evaluation, and as part of that evaluation, that comes up with your practice impact, so showing the impact that your practice is having overall. So in terms of the other elements, I just wanted to show you in terms of customizing. You can customize your own pattern. I had customized a calm, but it's a box breathing, but instead of 4 count, I use 5 count here. So you can launch it from here, as well as you can go in and you can edit the pattern. You can set up your own pattern, name it whatever you like, set the category that it's part of, setting what difficulty level it is, how many cycles you want to do, what the breathing pattern is, and update the pattern. So in this case, just showing you some of the other things that are available here to help with it. There's a help and support section that's available to go in to give you some guidance and answer some questions you may have about the program itself. And in addition here, you can also within your settings change the appearance of it, going from a dark, which I'm showing now, to a light setting. So that's also possible, going back and forth. Here you can also control audio settings within the program. You can set defaults to have to use the chimes, or to use or not use the voice. So that is your introduction to BreathADE and our entry into the hackathon. We hope that it is seen as a useful utility, but more importantly, just showing how the Bolt tool allows someone to just take a concept or a practice that they find helpful or useful, and turn it into a usable product. So we were able to produce this in under a month, and really it's just astounding the power of it. Thank you.